Yo, what's going on, everybody? It is your boy D and Hype coming back to you guys with a brand new video, and hope you guys are having a great day so far. In today's video, you guys are going to be seeing is we're going to be covering more of the PS5 news, basically the specs, the design, anything that we could actually find out. I have 3 articles of information that I'm going to be kind of covering for you guys, things that have to do with like proof of rumors that have been kind of talked about, and I'm going to be talking about some of like the things that have actually been confirmed. We're going to be talking about the actual APU specs that have been leaked via Sony, I believe. And we're going to be talking about everything into the video. And if you guys have not seen my previous PS5 videos, I'll leave a link to both those videos in the description. So if you guys want to go ahead and check both those out, feel free to do so by clicking the links in the description under the title PlayStation Videos. But before we go any further into the video, please remember, if you guys are brand new to the channel, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you guys are always notified when I post a video to the channel. And remember, if you guys are going to enjoy the video, do not forget to hit that like button. It's always much appreciated if you do so. And without further ado, let's get straight into it. So starting off here, if you guys want to go ahead and hit the first link under the title info, it'll be titled PS5 News APU Specs Leaked. Now it goes on to say here the APU that will power the PS5 and the Xbox 2 has been supposedly been leaked online. The leak is big PS5 news, as the APU specs indicate a significant increase in hardware power. PS5 APU leak Gonzalo. According to the leak, APU that will power the PS5 is codenamed Gonzalo. The latest PS5 leak comes from a Twitter user, Tom OPSEAT. A respected chip leaker, the information provided suggests that there will be 8 cores that can run up to 3.2 GHz. These will likely be running on a Zen Plus architecture. There had been rumors that the PS5 would run the Zen 2 architecture. However, this hasn't even been on PC yet. Comparatively, even if the PS5 does use the Zen Plus architecture, it has been a massive upgrade from the frequently seen in low-power devices such as tablets. Further illustrating the difference, the Jaguar's APUs that currently resides in the PS4 Pro clock at 2.13 GHz. The 3.2 GHz max clock speed offers a significant improvement. Now, if you guys want to actually hit that link and read everything by yourself, you guys will see a picture here that goes more in depth with actually describing everything about the CPU and APU. So if you guys want to actually go ahead and read that, if you guys know more about this than I do, go ahead and you guys can read that all by yourself. But it says here, what do these PS5 specs mean? I'm basically going to explain everything to you guys now. It says here, firstly, for those who aren't experts when it comes to a processor, RAM, gigahertz, and all the other computer jargon, an APU is an accelerated processing unit. More specifically, an APU is a combination of central processing units and graphics processing units. Interestingly, due to their lower cost, APUs almost exclusively appear in the consoles. A previous leak suggested that AMD would be the chipset manufacturer for both the PS5 and Xbox 2. More details about this leak and APUs are discussed below. Experts on the PS5 forum say that the CPU of things could be up to 6 times more powerful. The graphics side of the things isn't as clear. Tom OPSEAT's leak indicates Navi architecture will be used specifically in the form of the Navi 10 Lite. The GPU wasn't comparatively stronger on the PS4 than the CPU. As a result, the PS4's bottleneck came with the CPU. Put simply, in the above specs are the minimum that is expected, then the PS5 is going to be a beast. We are talking a smooth 4K 60 frame per second gaming experience. There have also been murmurs about 240 frames per second capability. Now that would be freaking awesome if it happened, but I don't know if that's going to be a thing. Maybe a PS6, the PlayStation 6 could have that, but if they put that on the PlayStation 5, hands down, best console ever. But moving on, it says here, of course the biggest piece of the PS5 news gamers want to hear is the PS5 release date. Much like the specs, games, and anything else to do with the PS5, the release date is still up in the air. Current PS5 rumors suggest Sony is targeting a 2020 release. They are hopeful about March that year, but will more likely be November. That leads us to the other questions of when will the PS5 be announced. Sony not appearing at this year's E3 has sparked rumors that they are preparing something big elsewhere. There is nothing else or bigger than the PS5. Consequently, the big PSX event is being cautiously earmarked by gaming enthusiasts as a potential announcement date. Now, these rumors about when the release date will be, I'm pretty sure 2020 might be it. Maybe November 2020. I'm thinking it's going to be November 2019. I feel like this year they're going to at least announce it. At some point, they'll say something about the game, like, hey, we're working on it. This is what it kind of looks like. And maybe they'll go ahead and say, like, oh yeah, and by the way, this is what it's like when it's coming out. Maybe they'll do something like that, but we don't really know at this point. Moving on to the next article, if you guys want to click the second article under the title Info, feel free to do so and read everything by yourself. But this title says PS5 release date below, more proof that fans face a long wait for PlayStation 5. It says here the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox 2 release dates could be a long time coming based on surprising new industry stats. In a new GDC published State of Industry report, thousands of developers were asked a range of questions about their work. In addition to weekly working hours and gender representation, the report examines next-gen game development. Specifically, the report reveals that only 2% of developers are making games exclusively for unannounced platforms, while 16% of the studios are developing for both existing and next-gen platforms. Now that the current crop of consoles is aging nicely, we thought it would be interesting to ask responders whether they're developing for their next game or for any upcoming games, or in unannounced platforms, the report reads. Predictably, very few, under 100 or less than 2% of responders said their next game will be designed exclusively for an unannounced platform. 16% said that their next game is being developed for both existing and upcoming unannounced platforms, and the largest share, 46%, said that their game is only coming to existing platforms. 37% said they didn't know it at this time. The low number suggests that there is still a lot more to come from current crop of consoles. While video game development times vary quite drastically, AAA games, excluding annual releases like FIFA, take anywhere between 2 to 5 years to develop. This means that we could be waiting quite a while for the next gen to really get going. And it could be a case of the sooner to be the better for the PS5 and the Xbox 2, especially if a new report is to be revealed or to be believed. It says here, if it was recently suggested that year-on-year video game revenue could drop for the first time since the mid-90s. London research firm Pelham Smithers believes that the market will shrink in 2019 and 2020. Speaking to Bloomberg, Smithers blames aging PS4 and Xbox One consoles, a lack of blockbuster releases, and Fortnite fatigue for the potential drop in revenue. Mobile gaming is also expected to take a hit in China as a stricter new approval system comes into force. This decline is expected to continue until the year following the launch of the PS5 and the Xbox 2. Now, moving on to the final article, if you guys want to go ahead and click that one now. It's the third one under info, so if you guys want to click that, read it by yourself, or if you guys want to read along, feel free to do so. The title says PS5 news, great news for Microsoft and Xbox fans as they wait on the PlayStation 5 release date or release update. Now, you guys are probably thinking, well, what are you talking about? How is this going to help out Xbox fans? Well, look, read along. It says here, if the PS4 and Nintendo Switch are anything to go by, having some of the top first-party exclusives is a sure way to drive sales. Both consoles have been seeing great growth in 2018. Some of it comes down to their exclusive titles, and there's no doubt that Sony will want to try and emulate the success for their PS5 release date. Sony PlayStation sold over 8 million copies of Marvel's Spider-Man, while Super Smash Bros. Ultimate was confirmed as one of the best-selling games of December on the Switch. These titles have pushed console sales, so it will come as welcoming news for Microsoft Xbox, as they are quickly expanding the talent at their own studios. The Xbox One X has had plenty of good games to play in 2018, but has lacked the same level of exclusive titles as its rivals. But it appears that Microsoft is looking to their right, of course, first by snapping up some top studios and then recruiting for new teams. Last year saw Microsoft announce that they had purchased 4 studios and were creating a brand new one. This was named the Initiative, which appears to have secured some serious talent in 2019. Chris O'Neill has joined the Microsoft outfit as a senior staff level designer, which is significant when you consider O'Neill last worked on the critically acclaimed PS4 exclusive God of War. O'Neill joins other former Naughty Dog, Rockstar Games, Sony Santa Monica Studio, and Crystal Dynamics developers at the initiative. Speaking previously at E3 about the studio's aims, Darryl Gallagher said, "The foundation we have in place for this initiative is unique in many ways. We've been given the freedom to explore, try new things, and operate like an independent studio with the backing from one of the biggest companies in the world to do something bold and different. It appears that a number of high-profile studios have been busy recruiting in January, suggesting that their new projects are coming together, likely for the next-gen games. Sony is reportedly gearing up for the release of the PlayStation 5 by sending out surveys asking questions about the future of PlayStation 5. A new Gmail is rumored to have been released, helping Sony to gather information on how current PS5 or PS4 gamers use their consoles for entertainment. Subjects such as streaming, playing video games online are covered, as well as how offline games are used. The survey allegedly covers how consumers use their consoles and what other devices they own. One part of the email reportedly reads, "We'd really like to hear your opinions on console gaming. This helps us plan for the future of PlayStation and improve the experience for you and all of our players. It won't take much of your time, and we really do appreciate you taking part." It's still unclear when we will learn more about the PS5 and when it will hit shelves in the UK and the United States. NPD Group analyst Matt Pascatella, sorry if I butchered that name, says here he recently shared a new prediction on when we might hear more about the PlayStation 5, and it's good news for gamers. According to the new industry expert, the PS5 will be announced later this year along with Microsoft's console. This will be followed by both consoles hitting shelves in 2020. Sony themselves have confirmed that they are set to host their own tech shows this year, although they haven't released or revealed in what form they will come. As there will be no PlayStation presence at E3 in 2019, it will certainly seem appropriate for the tech company to show off their next gaming machine at their own event. Now, from everything that we've read here, I think there's a couple things we can confirm, and I'm pretty sure I've already confirmed these in pretty much my other two videos. 2019, the PS5 has been announced. We already know about that. The Xbox 2, Microsoft has basically already came out and said, yeah, we're doing it with it. They didn't do it in like some big way. People aren't really caring, I guess you could say. We already know the Xbox 2 has now been announced. Xbox 2 is going to be announced at a later time in 2019. It already says it here that they're going to probably do it at one of their own events. And the PS5, we don't know if they're going to do it at one of their own events in 2019 or if they're going to go ahead and wait till 2020 and announce it. But we can confirm 2020. We don't know what month, but 2020 the game or the console is going to be out. Right now, we don't really know if they're going to do it in March, maybe, because I believe the PS4 came out in March or May or something like that. And then they could also wait till November to do it and possibly release it around Black Friday, release it around Christmas time, maybe, because then so many people are going to be buying the PS5, maybe so many people could be buying the Xbox 2, and that is the time whenever you want people to be out shopping, going after your new console. So it's kind of up in the air for when a release date will be announced. That is the one thing that we're kind of working on trying to find and figure out. But other than that, that is all the information that I have for you guys in today's video. Please remember, if you guys enjoyed anything about the video, the commentary, the gameplay, the information, anything at all, do not forget to hit that like button. It's always appreciated if you do so. And remember, if you guys are brand new to the channel and enjoy the content, do not forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell so you guys are always notified when I post a video to the channel. Do remember, if you guys want to follow me on any of my social medias, they're all down in the description. So if you guys want to hit me to follow, everything is down there. And also, if you guys want to go ahead and check out my sponsors, click the links in the description, use the codes, get yourself some discounts at all the websites, get yourself some cool stuff at the websites. And also, if you guys want to go ahead and check out my merch, rep the brand. It's not required for you guys to purchase anything, it's just there if you guys want to purchase something. So if you guys do want to go ahead and rep the brand, feel free to link it in the description. But without further ado, guys, it's been your boy D and Hype. Catch you guys next one. Have a great rest of your day. Peace!